joining me in the making of history, Floorball today's first ever instructional video. Phenomenal! So what are we going to learn then? We are going to learn how to change a blade, something that is much easier said than done. Or is it easier done than... No, it's much easier said than done. Yeah. Now the first thing you need to do when changing a blade is get the screws out. It helps. It's a very good first step. Secondly, we'll need a heat source. This could be a heat gun or boiling water.
What?
Boiling water.
Boiling water?
Yeah, that's the one. And under absolutely no circumstances, any fire. No fire. I use my wife's hairdryer, but the ideal tool is a heat gun. Do you want to hold it?
He's not in it.
Now that the plastic's been heated up, it's time to remove the blade from the shaft, which can be done by twisting very carefully back and forth until the blade comes apart from the shaft. This is incredibly important because the blade's got little prongs on the inside that fit into these slots that help keep the blade in place. If you twist and spin like here, there's a very big risk that you'll break the blade on the inside, and that's what we want to avoid. So we've taken Hyper off because Graham is not a sniper as much as he's a playmaker. Yeah, we need to put that back on. Look, I did it! I did it, Graham. So now that you've put the blade back onto the shaft, it is common that the blade will still be a little bit wobbly despite you putting all the screws in and everything. If this happens, Graham, what's the piece of advice that we need to give them if that happens? Super glue is the magic ingredient. A bit of super glue before you put the screws in, that'll keep the blade in place. Once you've heated your blade back up, put it back in place, put the screws back in, maybe added a little bit of super glue. If your blade's solid at that point, then you're good to go. Otherwise, send me a message if you have any questions and I'll help you out, because I've done this for countless and countless of hours. Thank you so much for watching this. Let us know in the comments if there's anything else you'd like to see in the future. Can't go back in time, can we? It has to be in the future. Bye for now. That's great.